2-3 zone defense.
Quick wrap up down low. Taj McWilliams-Franklin won't give up on it, though. Gets it back, but Williams-Franklin won't give up on it, though. Gets it back, puts it up and in for the first bucket of the game.
And already a different mindset from Minnesota than we saw at the beginning of Game 3.
And then with Williams-Franklin, who I said turned 42 earlier, she had a birthday yesterday playing in her 17th finals game. That's a WNBA record. Shavante Zealous tried to pick off where she left off in Game 3. Pick off where she left off in Game 3, and she does. This is a player that only scored 15 points or more once during the regular season. She's broken that mark the last two. Whalen.
That's what they worked on in shoot-around. Lindsay Whalen taking the ball all the way to the basket strong.
Erin Phillips, veteran from Australia, of Reggie Miller, had the poster on her wall back in Australia. Here she is trying to win a title in this building. The double team down low on the block, which we see most of the time from Indiana. McWilliams-Franklin with the easy bucket.
And again,
have come out with some energy. Taj at the first couple, not this time. Quick outlet. Phillips one-on-one with Simone Augustus, goes right by her. That sight for Fever fans to actually see her in uniform.
And at least now Lynn Dunn has the opportunity to bring two guards off the bench if she has to. Karima Christmas has been the one healthy guard. Now you've got Katie Douglas, who's at about 65%.
Zealous, high over Moore. Maya Moore has justice we've been used to seeing the last couple of games.
But she has a different mindset, though. Right now, I like that she's being aggressive. I like that she's looking for a shot.
Along the baseline, it's an 8-0 Fever run. Little bonus for Catchings. Got Pat Summitt in the house watching tonight. Maya Moore, they left the Pat Summitt in the house watching tonight. Maya Moore, they left her wide open.
And she needs to do that. They cannot leave it all to Simone Augustus to be the player looking for her offense. Maya has to be that complement.
The Favor returned at the other.
In the ball well. They said, we'll leave her open. Well, you know what? Yeah. That's how they beat Connecticut.
Moore this time around the screen. Line drive jumper. Here comes Zealous. 2-on-1. Shavante not challenged at all. Again by Augustus. Dunn and Stephanie White, her assistant coach, does a lot of the strategy with Lynn on the sideline and in practice. And Minnesota right now just 4 of 15 to start the game.
And Cheryl Reeves already gone to her bench. She's brought in Monica Wright, Candace Wiggins, Deborah Peters. They all brought great energy in the last game. But this is early for this substitution.
And Wiggins, who has been in a has done, certainly struggled in Game 3. Much better than, I mean, she is Sue Bird is probably the best point guard in the league, maybe the world. There's the layup on the hesitation. Peters on the switch as Larkins fights for it down on the block. They find her against Brunson. That's a heck of a matchup. In the paint, turn around, pretty off the glass and in. Orlena Larkins blocked by Peters. Larkins to follow, can't buy it. And Augustus starts the break. Simone to pull up. There it is, just outside the free throw line. On Brunson. Phillips just lets it fly. Peters ahead of the pack. Oh, great vision from Lindsay Whalen as well.
And all right. Last game too, and she hasn't gotten a lot of minutes in these WNBA playoffs and these WNBA finals, but she's brought some energy here tonight.
First assist for Lindsay Whalen tonight. The quick move on the baseline. The scoop give you the opportunity to apply that full court pressure and wear the Fever out.
Exactly, and that's what they want to do.
Jessica Davenport now in off the bench. 6-year player from Ohio State. 5 on the shot clock. Phillips pulls back, fadeaway, pretty shot over Augustus. Erin Phillips.
She has done that so well in the WNBA finals, been able to create her shot with a fade.
Moore right back at you, and past Zealous. 21 of 22, they're 11 of 12 tonight already. Whalen hesitates. Drives hard to the baseline, gets hit, and she loves that. Playing to the crowd.
But what you gain is a better defender in Monica Wright. She's a better defender than Maya Moore.
Whalen spins inside, using her body so well tonight. Aggressive.
Torso.
Jim Peterson's had a tough job this week, hasn't he? The deputy sheriff just trying to get her to sit down at some point.
You know, he's just trying not to be sweating over there on the sidelines, keeping her from getting a tee.
The lead down to 3. There goes Whalen again. Right past Tamika Catchings, who never stepped up to challenge her. How about Lynx? 6% free throw shooter. And they have been terrific from the line the last couple of games. They shoot over 80% as a team. 15 of 16 tonight already in this game, the Fever. Augustus floats up as she goes by Zealous and
come back, and you know, they're just special players, and you gotta love Tamika Catchings. She is one of a kind.
She is, Coach. Thank you so much. I enjoyed the game.
Thank you, Holly.
a legendary name in the game at Summit. There's so many, not only the 8 national championships, but so many players who've gone on to great success. Inside out they go. Simone Augustus over Zealous, again short with a jumper. Indiana has not had a field goal the last 4.5 minutes. Missed its last 7. The switch out front. Brunson trying to stay with Catchings. Gets a pretty large screen from Larkins and uses it all. Rattles one home. January around the screen. They isolate Whalen along the baseline. Not this time. Here comes Lindsay. The lead for Brunson. Catchings hits the deck. No call. Turn around. Quarter. You could say it was meaningless, whatever, but she gave them good minutes, good production. Jessica Adair did as well. She's back on the floor with a putback.
Both players who had been on the bench for the first couple games of the finals in that fourth quarter. Granted, it was a blowout, but what did it do? It gave a couple players confidence and their coach confidence to use them.
Tammy Sutton-Brown also for the Fever, same thing. Significant minutes in that game when she hadn't played since the first playoff game. Phillips off that loose ball buries the 3.
It's done on the offensive end, but he did a nice job taking that charge and selling it on the defensive end.
Monica Wright second. January lightning quick. 5.2. The numbers on Tamika Catchings: 3 of 6. 4 rebounds, but 5 assists. She often gets everyone else involved. Early in games, takes over late in games. We open up the second half, and the Fever with the basketball. They have led at the break of every game here in the finals.
Minnesota starting out this half in a zone defense.
And Phillips off the skip. She has been red hot
With her shot.
The tone was set early, though, for her. She was 0 for 5 to start the game. And remember those 2 fast breaks where she just let the ball handler go right by her, didn't even challenge.
Yeah.
The lead up to 8. The early moments here in the third. Whalen gets the contact, which she seems to want. She seems to want every time.
Yeah, it's like she's disappointed if somebody doesn't give her body on the shot.
16 in the game and perfect from the floor. There's the switch with Brunson out on January. Trying to use her quickness on Rebecca. Catching. Tough shot. She thought she was in front of Lynn Dunn. See what defense the Lynx are in this trip. Straight man-to-man. January thought about using one screen and goes the other way. Whalen and everyone else have a tough time staying in front of her. Lindsay for the answer. Yeah, floats by Catchings.
Where would Minnesota be right now in this game without Lindsay Whalen?
18 in the game for Lindsay Whalen as the Lynx face elimination. It's game 4, best of 5. Fever up 2-1. Looking for her first WNBA title with the bucket, makes it a double-digit lead for Indiana. And remember, Indiana came in as the overwhelming underdog. I mean, Minnesota, everyone expecting Minnesota to repeat this year. All that. Lynn and done, who took over for Brian Winters. Remember, he was the head coach here. And 5 years here, looking to win for the first time. Line draw. Catching. Got Brunson off her feet. Opens up Zealous. One and done. Great look from Whalen to the flying Moore for the layup. The last year in the league for Taj or not. She hasn't said. She might just want to keep playing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Taj knows. She says she hasn't made that decision yet.
14 years in the league. Out of St. Edwards back in 1993. Sets the screen. There's the switch. Moore, tough shot falling down off the glass.
Well, they're not involving Tamika Catchings' player in that screen. They want no part of that switch or that double team. They're going to the other post player.
Moore in double figures now. They had 3 chances to tie it up. Couldn't do it. They finally do. Catchings says we're going back in front right now, though. Intent to walk it up now. Guarded by Wright. Tough assignment. Strength inside. Gathered.
Game 3. This is a team who's been here before and responded before.
Aaron Thorne off the bench. Candace Wiggins was injured earlier in the game, a collision in the paint, and she's doubtful her return. So Thorne going to have to be that person off the bench. Right, high, arcing shot. Monica Augustus, 3 of 16. She thought she was hit, no call. 3 of 17.
Whether or not she was hit, that was a forced shot.
Yep. Under a minute here in the third. Catching still in. Doesn't get the rest here in the last minute of the third. January. Catchings has spent 12 years in the league. She hadn't won a title. 5 of the players here were in the finals back in 2009 that lost to Phoenix. Right, stop and pop. She's been a positive.
Oh, that one, the confidence, 1-on-3 in transition. I know I can score.
So you've got Wright and Aaron Thorne on the floor to open up the fourth quarter, along with Taj McWilliams, Franklin Whalen, and Maya Moore. 6 on the shot clock. Karima Christmas, right in of Cheryl Reed.
Just how Lynn Dunn drew it up, right?
Not exactly. She'll take it. Thorne challenged by Zealous. She can knock that down. 20 of 22 from the free throw line tonight. For Indiana, there's the block. Christmas doing it at the defensive end. Zealous makes Thorne spin, change direction. Oh, great look again from Lindsay Whalen to Taj.
An assist, right? We'll see what happens with the result.
25-0. Catch. Maya Moore had no chance. Back to Simone through the legs. Fades. Moore right back at it.
I know Simone.
Beaver likes to run and push it, but they're content to take some time off every chance they get right now. Under 6 to go. Phillips. Oh, using her body. The left arm.
I don't argue with getting her a touch, but she has to be a decision maker at this point and get it back to other players. It's okay to be a facilitator.
I do it for you all the time on the broadcast. Zealous, deep corner 3, count it. MVP last year, steals the leader, but there's one thing missing, and she could complete that resume in the next 2.5 minutes. Underneath, Brunson, the bucket and the foul. The lead up to 8. There's the difference at the line tonight. Startling. Moore, quick 3.
They've done a terrific job throughout these playoffs, throughout the finals, especially considering the bench, the players she's lost, and what she's had to deal with.
Long way from being over, though. Catchings, you heard the strategy on the sideline. There goes Catch back to work. January, a long 3. That goes a long way. And Whalen right back at him as we approach the minute of the foul. They're going to play this possession out. Phillips, the fadeaway. Here comes Lindsay. Now, Indiana's got a foul to give, and Lynn likes to use it. They don't. Whalen to the hoop. In the lead. Fever with a foul to give as Whalen controls. Thorne. 5 catchings. They don't use it, so Aaron Thorne the bucket.